Palestinians fled their homes in the West Bank city of Jenin as a raid by Israeli security forces continued on Wednesday. While a ceasefire appears to be holding between Israel and Hamas fighters in Gaza, at least 10 Palestinians in Jenin have been killed in what Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu called a, quote, large-scale and significant military operation. Jenin resident Nassim Salah said Israeli drones with loudspeakers urged them to evacuate.
They started to call us via the drone to leave the neighborhoods and head to Outer Square. So we went towards Outer Square. I went with my mother and my family. They detained me. They put me inside a room. They asked me about my life. I said that we live in the camp, like other people. They asked about the situation inside the camp and told me people shoot towards us inside the camp. I told him I don't know anyone. I was staying at home. I only heard bombs and rockets. We couldn't leave home.
Hamas, based in Gaza, has over recent years expanded its reach into the West Bank, challenging the Palestinian Authority's limited governance. On Tuesday, Hamas called on Palestinians in the territory to escalate fighting against Israel. What the Israeli military calls a counter-terrorism operation in Jenin follows a weeks-long campaign by Palestinian Authority forces to reassert control in Jenin's adjacent refugee camp. The camp is a major center of armed militant groups, including Hamas and Islamic Jihad, both of which get support from Iran. This unidentified man said he was shot at by both the Palestinian Authority and the Israeli army while he had his children in his car. Israel's operation came a day after U.S. President Donald Trump declared he was lifting sanctions on ultra-nationalist Israeli settlers who attacked Palestinian villages in the West Bank. Late on Monday, bands of Israeli settlers attacked Palestinians, smashing cars and burning property around the village of Al-Funduk, near Kalkilia, an area where 3 Israelis were killed in a shooting earlier this month. Hardline pro-settler Finance Minister Bezalel Smotrich said Israel's operation in Jenin was the start of a, quote, strong and ongoing campaign against militant groups, quote, for the protection of settlements and settlers. Inside the city, Tamar Abu Zahu said he was trying to deliver bread, medicine, and diapers to his mother, who was inside a Jenin hospital. He said he couldn't get through because Israeli snipers were shooting and not letting anyone pass.